Hello there, everybody. This is Alex from Hardcorian, guys. Read my guide for BioShock Infinite on 999 mode. Today we're doing the Battleship Bay. We're not doing dollar bill machine thingies, I guess. I don't know. Ah, man, I'm so lost in these videos. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, we're doing Battleship Bay today. And this one will be a little bit longer, of course, than the last one. And the first part of it is just mostly exploring around. Really no fights going on here. There is one major fight that I can recall, and that's about it. Yeah, just about like one specific shootout that might give people trouble. I mean, I died. So, yeah. There's that. There's also a trick that I want to show you guys here later on with the gear. Basically talking about what I was talking about before in one of the previous episodes, talk about, like, you know, we start a checkpoint and get better gear and what have you. So I guess there are some gear that are like dead set, you know, like if you go there, you're going to get that gear no matter what. I don't remember exactly where, but I know there are some gear that are random. Those are definitely the ones I met before, so I do not really remember much about this game, to be honest with you. I didn't really pay that much attention. I just, you know, did watch the guide, go through it, and show me how to get specific things, you know, like infusions and stuff, watch collectible guides and stuff like that, and then, you know, watched a few strategies on how to beat Comstock's wife, and there's so many different, like, strategies on it, though. There's just so many different things that you could do with her, I guess, that people recommend, but there's one specific thing I'll recommend, and that's having sheltered life. That's a big help. For those that are, you know, watching now and you just want to continue on your own, I'll give you the tip right now. Just go get sheltered life, and more than likely you can probably survive about quite a few of those fights. Now the last fight, I don't remember exactly what works there. There's something to do with, like, standing on top of the ship or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember. I'll go back, find it out, and figure it out then. So anyway, we come in here. There's more things to grab. There's like a bunch of money and shit, and as you can tell, I'm basically skipping all the annoying-ass Elizabeth sections because I don't like her character, like, at all. So, for those that you know, really like her a lot and want to see her, you know, and all her funny antics, you know, all that clever writing, all that writing that's better than Marvel Infinite, right? No. I mean, hell, I honestly, I'm starting to wonder if the writing in Infinite is better, or Infinity War is better than this one. I don't know anymore. They feel like they're the same. They both fucking suck. Yeah, that's my opinion. I didn't like the writing of Marvel Infinity War. I thought the action scenes were cool. You know, I thought they were fun and engaging, but that's it. That's all I felt about that movie. I know a lot of people are not going to be happy with my opinion, but, you know, I'm that way. I like to have a game or a movie with at least some subject of good writing in it to keep the pace and the flow going, but I just didn't feel like they did that. But that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean I hate the movie, just means that I just didn't like one specific aspect of it. Same thing goes for Infinite. I hate the fucking writing here. It's fucking abysmal. I mean, it just, they talk in this weird tongue too, like they don't even know what the fuck they're saying half the time. You know what I mean? Like, 1 minute Elizabeth will say something, and then Booker will respond to it, and then Elizabeth will say something else. Like, they're trying to have a conversation, but they're not really conversing together. And I don't understand that. And what I mean by the weird tongue is, like, they speak in, well, they're trying to speak in, you know, this whole, what is this? What era? Is this 1900s? Early? Fuck it, I don't know. They're trying to speak in, like, you know, an older fashion. And it comes off as stupid because they don't talk like that throughout the entire game like they do in BioShock 1. They just break character too much for me. And that's just my opinion. You know, I've hated on the story enough. I think it's about time we just get back to the gameplay. So, you got this weird-ass guy, this weird drunk guy over here. You can grab some help from him if you wanted to. And now, whenever it's necessary, Elizabeth can lockpick locks. And she can use her hairpin to do so. So if you don't have any lock picks on you, then Elizabeth can mandatory, like if it's a mandatory door you need to get through, she'll do it without a lockpick, which is great. So if you find any lockpicks, try to keep them saved. And I'll show you, if I find them, I'll show you where I find them at. And then you can just follow from there. And then I'll show you where I go to use them at. Or what, specific things I do use them for. So, there's 2 new things that are introduced. 1, we can find lockpicks. And 2, Elizabeth can find money for you around here. There is like an infinite money strategy with it. I just don't do it as much. Or really care to. It takes too long to do, so I just don't bother with it. I'll tell you in a second what it is. But anyway, right in here, I get a random piece of gear, right? So it's like, it's overkill. I take it, restart the checkpoint. Restarted the checkpoint quite a while to get this one, but I finally got shelter lights. So whenever you eat food or gain any bit of health from anywhere, you see that? You see my health bar now? See that ice on it? I'm invincible for that amount of time until it completely breaks off. Like, once that other half goes away, I'm gone. Now, I'm not invincible anymore. Same thing goes for my shield. My shields will not take damage while that ice is on my health bar. So, that's why Sheltered Life, I think, is one of the best things you can have. If you did decide not to throw the ball at the couple here from earlier game, you can go get yourself a nice piece of gear. So, this really does actually help out. This is what I was talking about when it came to moral strategies. This one, just Skyline, yeah, I don't know. I think I took it instead of used it. Because my other one recharges my shield faster. So I said, you know what? Shields are more important than my ammo is. Because I can just get ammo anywhere. So who cares? God damn, I'm itchy. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you decide not to hit the couple, they'll give you gear for it. So that's one, again, like I said, that's one moral choice that actually, has a payout, I guess. God damn, my throat's fucking annoying. I've gotten used to it now. I just don't care anymore about professionalism too much. That's whatever. So yeah. That's probably like the only time in this whole entire game that one moral choice has any effect on anything. Like literally. I think that's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? I mean, you would think it would be common sense to, not hit, the couple unless you just want to see what would happen, if you did, or if you're just a blatant racist, just hate people in general, or whatever the case may be, I would think so. I mean, plus you get a benefit from it, and then this game just tries to do that again with moral, trying to do like moral choices, but they just don't do shit. They don't do a damn thing with them. It's like, oh hey, you made the right decision. Okay, thanks. What do I get paid for? Do I get I get anything for it later on? Like, for instance, like with rescuing little sisters in like BioShock 1 and 2, you get extra little gifts from them. And, one specific plasmid with it. So that was the benefit there. But if you harvested them, you could at least gain more at them instead of just, getting the perpetual amount that you would get, the small amount that you would get from, rescuing them. So there was that choice system that the game did well. And, with Infamous, for example, the choices are very, very specific. You're either good or bad. And it really depends on, like, what kind of powers you prefer. There's really no benefit to either one except for good. Good side's like the only one I can think of that really benefits the most out of. But if you play the evil side, you're more destructive and more chaotic. Therefore, I guess giving you that small benefit, that would be a benefit, though. Giving the benefit of doing more damage to enemies. As with good, you can gain more karma faster, upgrade faster, and also gain health whenever you hit enemies with lightning or something like that. Or gain lightning. I don't remember what it was. But either way, you can pretty much, save you and, other people. They both help you in their own particular ways, but in this game, they never fucking do that. Except for, like, you help one person. There you go. All right, you got a gear. Yay. So, I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I forgot. But speaking of, again, choices, here's another particular choice that's literally just cosmetic only. And if you pull out the gun on the guy, you save your hand the trouble of getting stabbed. But if you don't pull the gun out, like I do here, then your hand gets stabbed, and then, you get bandaged up later. Which, that's it. I mean, that's what, I guess Booker looks like on the cover was with that, bandages of hand, which it looks cool, but that's it. That's the only thing you get out of that choice. That's all you get. There's nothing, like, even the infusion in the background, you get that anyway. You can get it. There's no choice that allows you to get it or not. You get it regardless. Or you can, unless you just decide not to go get it. That's a choice. But anyway, we got new types of enemies here. We have not just new types of enemies, but enemies that use a new type of gun, which is a shotgun. Does a hefty amount of damage. If you can get your hands on that some bitch, I say use it. One thing I recommend using here for sure is hiding behind cover and using the crow. Instantly come back. Try to come back over here near these cabinets like I did, and just hide behind these shelves, these desks, and just, take these guys out one by one. If you need time to kind of like, get yourself a breather, go for an execution attack, which is just, hold triangle. It does not regenerate your health or your shield while you're doing it. So that is kind of at the cost of, giving yourself time to think and strategize, but you're not getting any health back from it. So I guess that's okay. That makes the game a little bit harder, so that's pretty interesting, to say the least. If you can find any food, if you have sheltered life, I'd totally, highly, 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 highly recommend you fucking use sheltered life. Big time. I hope you guys are getting it, because this thing's going to save your ass. Saved my ass a lot, but it should save your ass a ton of time. So the first thing I do is I pick up the shotgun, I run over here, and I hide behind here, just whip out a crow. I was being kind of selfish and using a crow trap because I'm a fucking retard. I thought that, more likely they're going to run straight into it and not do the damage that way, but one of them passed by and, still got the shot off on me. So it was kind of a little bit careless, a little bit reckless, so never put down a trap unless you for sure know that enemies are going to run that way, and then you can actually, get the extra bit of damage from it, I guess. So I think they do some more damage. They should. Not really sure about that, but I would hope that they would. Of course, if you come over here, you're going to get attacked by more guys. This is the final guy. This is the clerk that we have to take out, so kill him. He's a little heftier than the other normal enemies, but he's not really that much of a threat. He's got a club, so nothing really to worry about, right? That takes care of this room here. Found some money. I'll show you where the infusion's at. It's right behind where the clerk was, so you just run up here, run past here, then you run down these stairs, and there you go. You're pretty much at least close to it's somewhere in here. Well, there's that one, but I don't know if that's the one I don't know if that's the one behind the clerk. But as you saw there, I did upgrade my health, which, to be frank with you, I don't really... Okay, getting infusions is nice. It does help. It does help, but I'm starting to wonder if it really matters that much. You know what I mean? Or I don't think really any which one matters that much, because if you get shot, if your shields are high, if you get high shields, it'll take a little bit longer to break your shields, but you probably survive like an extra couple seconds at least. And then, you drop down to your health, which having a big ass health bar probably could serve you pretty well, I would assume. That's probably like the best one to do, is probably your health. Because shields break pretty quick, and then, Eve or salts, do you really use salts that much? I mean, if you are, I guess you should play by how you wish to play, because like if you are more of the salt user, like you use more Vigors, just upgrade your salt capacity. But if you're more of like, the defensive tanky kind of guy like I am, then just go for health. Or if you really wanted to, survive a little bit longer, go straight up for shields, I guess. Because like for me, I don't really need shields much anymore now with Sheltered Life, because I get a basic invincibility shield around me whenever I eat health, so that does kind of help me out. I get an extra free shield from that. That's my opinion. I really say, I'll show you guys where the infusions are at. The ones I can find, I'll show you where some are at. And I probably won't end up getting all of them, but I'll try. But again, I just want you guys to know that this is completely your choice on what you upgrade, but I will show you where the infusions are at. That way you can make that upgrade. I'll be upgrading mostly health and shield, kind of like having a balance between the two, and every once in a while upgrading my salts, but that's about it. That's the path I'm taking. If you wish to upgrade your salts more, that's fine. That's up to you. I don't make your decisions, so You guys can figure that out for yourselves. Anyway, as always, I'll see you next time. So take care, everybody.